Okay, once more again, welcome my people. We want to talk about best tips for first-time visa, for first-time U.S. visa approval in 2025 introduction. So applying for U.S. visa for the first time can be daunting and a complex process. In 2025, changes in U.S. visa policies and regulations are shaping the application landscape, making it even more important for applicants to understand the best practice for securing visa approval. So whether you're applying as a tourist, student, or work visa, following key tips and strategies can greatly improve your chances of approval. And this report will outline essential tips for first-time U.S.A applicants, ensuring that you are able to improve your chances of approval. So this report goes ahead to outline essential tips for first-time U.S. visa applicants, ensuring a smoother and more successful visa application process. So what is the first thing that you're supposed to do? You need to understand the visa category and the requirements of that particular visa as you engage in it. So the first step in ensuring your visa application is approved is to fully understand the type of visa you're applying for and the specific requirements associated with that category. And therefore, in 2025, visa categories such as B1, B2, tourist and business, F1, student visa, H1B work, and others have requirements that applicants are supposed to meet. There are these particular requirements that visa applicants are supposed to meet for each type of visa. So the tip is review the U.S. Department of State website and the U.S. Embassy or Consulate website for the specific visa category you are applying for, and ensure you have all the required documentation such as proof of financial stability, educational transcripts, job offers, or invitations before you start this particular process. Impact: demonstrating that you understand the specific criteria for your visa category shows that you are serious about your application, which increases your chances of approval. Apart from that, the second tip is you need to be honest and transparent in your application. Honesty is critical when filling out the visa application form DS-160. Providing false or misleading information can lead to denial, delays, or even future visa bans. U.S. immigration authorities are very thorough. They are very thorough with their work, and any inconsistency in your application or interview can raise red flags. Tip: you need to answer all questions on the application truthfully and provide accurate information about your travel history, employment, family ties, and financial status. If you've had any previous visa refusals or overstays, be open about the circumstances and provide any relevant details. What is the impact of being transparent? Transparency will build trust with U.S. authorities, helping to establish your credibility and improve your chances of visa approval. Apart from that, you also need to prepare comprehensive and relevant documentation. In 2025, the U.S. visa process is more stringent, and applicants are expected to submit thorough and relevant supporting documents. Each visa category has specific documentation requirements, but some common documents include passport, valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned stay, recent passport size photo, proof of financial resources, bank statement, affidavits, tax returns, etc., proof of employment or school enrollment for work or student visas, invitation letters, travel itinerary, or hotel bookings for tourist visas. Tip: double check that you have gathered all the required documents for your visa category and they are up to date and accurate. Incomplete or outdated documentation can delay the process or result in a denial. Impact: complete and organized documentation helps the consulate officer to easily assess your application, reducing the likelihood of unnecessary delays or rejections. Showing strong ties to your home country. For non-immigrant visa applicants, e.g. tourists, students, and temporary workers, people who are coming to the US but they are expected to go back to their home country, one of the most important factors in visa approval is proving that you have strong ties to your home country. That means you have to go back home at the end of your visa in US. So US consular officers want to ensure that you have reason to return to your home country after your visit and do not intend to overstay your visa. Tip: emphasize any connections you have to your home country, such as family, a stable job, property ownership, ongoing education. Provide supporting evidence such as employment letters, enrollment confirmation, or proof of assets. Impact: demonstrating strong ties to your home country reassures the consular officer that you are likely to return after your visit, reducing the risk of visa overstays. Be prepared for the visa interview. You also need to be prepared for the visa interview. In 2025, most applicants will still be required to attend an in-person visa interview, although some may qualify for interview waivers, depending on their visa category and circumstances. The visa interview is a critical part of the process, as it provides the consular officer with an opportunity to assess your intentions, background, and also eligibility. So tip: practice for the interview by preparing clear, concise answer to common questions such as, why do you want to visit the US? That is one. How long do you plan to stay in the USA? How will you fund your trip or stay? What is your occupation and why are you traveling at this particular time? Additionally, dress professionally and be on time for your interview. Make sure you bring all required documents to the interview. Impact: a well-prepared, confident, and honest interview increases your chances of visa approval. It also demonstrates your respect for the process and your preparedness for your trip to the US. Demonstrate financial stability and ability to fund your stay. So proving that you have sufficient financial resources to support your stay in the US is a crucial part of the visa application process. Consular officers want to ensure that you won't become a financial burden during your time in the US, and therefore you've got to go ahead and ensure that you demonstrate that you meet all the financial requirement. Tip: so here you need to provide clear and convincing evidence of your financial stability. This could include bank statements, tax returns, pay slips, sponsorship letters, or affidavits from family members willing to support you. Impact: demonstrating financial stability helps to ensure that your visit will be fully funded and that you can support yourself while in the US, which makes your application stronger. Keep track of changes in visa policies and procedures. US visa policies are continually evolving, especially with the shifts in global political and economic landscapes. In 2025, new visa regulations, including changes to interview process, social media, data collection, and visa fee structures, may impact your application. So stay updated with the latest visa policy changes by regularly visiting the official US Embassy or consulate website. Ensure that you are aware of any new requirements before submitting your application. Impact: being aware of any changes in visa policy ensures that you are following the correct procedures and submitting a compliant application. Address any previous visa issues or refusals. If you've had previous visa refusals or any immigration related issues, e.g. overstays or violation, addressing them honestly and providing context can be crucial to a visa officer. So we'll appreciate transparency, and you may be willing to reconsider your application if the circumstances have changed. If applicable, provide documentation or an explanation of how your situation has changed since the previous refusal or violation. Show that you have resolved any past issues. So therefore, being open about previous issues can help consular officers make a fair assessment of your current application, potentially leading to approval. Conclusion. Successfully obtaining a U.S. visa for the first time in 2025 requires careful preparation, attention to detail, and clear understanding of the visa process. By following the tips outlined above, understanding the visa requirements, being honest, preparing thorough documentation, demonstrating strong ties to your home country, and being well prepared for the interview, you can significantly increase your chances of a successful visa application. Additionally, staying informed about any policy changes and addressing any past issues transparently will further strengthen your application. So the proactive strategies will not only help you navigate the visa process with greater confidence, but also contribute to making your journey to the US a reality. So recommendations for applicants: be thorough and organized to ensure all your documents are in order and complete. Demonstrate financial stability, show that you can support yourself during your stay. Build strong ties to your home country, prove that you will return after your visit. Prepare for the interview, practice answer common questions, and dress professionally. Stay updated, keep track of changes in visa application policies and requirements. So by you following these tips, you will greatly improve your chances of getting approved for your US visa application in 2025 and even beyond. Stay updated, keep on track, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let us do this together as always. Thank you so much.